Silas is a skill matchup into Akali, so can have a little bit of fun there.
Also, Call of the Forge God is a fantastic ultimate to steal. Gives them a bit of engage and counter-engage as well to allow that poke to sort of rain through. I kind of like the Silas here in this position. Doesn't have the worst laning phase into Akali either. Like you say, a bit of a skill matchup. But in the early game, you don't get to rely on the range advantage that an Azir or a Victor would have. Works with their passive.
Okay, there's limits, Atlas. Calm down.
I think attack speed Orion sounds better.
No, it actually is better. Yeah, 100%. No, I'm with you there.
I remember when... okay, Peanut is going to come over looking for a bit of a gank here as Sylvie... This counter gank positioning, kind of beautiful. See what they can find as Chovy's already relatively low. There's the flash forward! The stun comes in and Chovy baits him! I don't know whether we can really give him full credit for it because that looked real dicey, but still, Gen.G come out ahead.
With the range advantage, they should still be doing well. As
연막 이거 뺐고 근거리 하나 더 먹으면 지금부터 가자.
Take a look at this play again.
It was purely planned, I think, based on that reaction.
It's what leads to the current game state where, even with just first blood, already Gen.G has created a pretty significant lead for themselves.
All right, there's the chains landing as Chovy wants to find it. He gets it! Level 6 comes through after the solo kill, 34-32 in the farm, and Chovy is off to a phenomenal start.
And that's not where you want to be, because this matchup, as we have seen, is notoriously snowbally. And if you get a lead as Akali, which definitely can happen, then you're fine. Guys?
Pace. He's taking a fair bit of damage here, holding onto the heal right now, as Sylvie's just going to come over and kill him. The heal did come through. Didn't have time to flash, though, as now Gen.G going to have to back away. It's an odd play there from Pace, as Fiesta's going to get jumped on once again by Chovy. Lands the backflip, but it's just not really doing very much. As now Sylvie's flashing. This is very strange. He does get himself a shield, though, and he gets polymorphed. Peanut, can he find it? He does manage to get the kill, and now Delight is coming in. Where's the Inspire? It's nowhere to be seen. And the Sejuani falls down. Delight just not able to get that cooldown back up again. This is chaos. He was being fished for by Delight, but you can see him and Paze not going to be overextending. Peanut is only now moving towards the southern side of the map. Not biting off more than they can chew as Alcove Gaming. Pretty cute. This Peanut is just going to wander past. Sylvie flashes forward. Pace flashes before the Cyclone even comes in. And now Vital is ulting. He's looking for an avenue. Q flies in as Peanut is going to get here. Pace still somewhat healthy enough to fight, at least with his Qs. But it looks like Nongshim are just going to back away as now Fiesta. Oh no, he might just be dead again. Backflips away from Chovy though. And now Chovy's just looking to block him off. There's the perfect execution, the chain lash, not going to connect. Chovy was looking for him in the shroud there. Oh, Peanut! He's going to be able to pick it up. Man, that was so sad. I thought Fiesta had managed to finagle his way out of there.
Really thought he did. If he had his... oh, Doran?
All right. The Ornhorn is going to just... sometimes you just want to call the Ram. Just say hi.
Trying to clear the wave. Peanut is here now.
Yeah, and that last minion is going to be important as, okay, Permafrost comes in. Doran needs that one extra auto. Peanut can now tank things up as Vital grabs a kill onto Delight in the bottom lane.
It's very likely, but you want to try and play this ideally nonetheless, as I'm going to assume this was a back cancel from Delight that got him killed. Looks based on the vision that they did have, so they were should be very aware of any possible trap.
So, like,
it's tough, right?
Yeah. Well, Chovy's looking for Fiesta once again.
Maybe it is just Megacone.
It might just be Megacone. As Delight is going to turn up here as well. I don't know about this one, Fiesta. He does have perfect execution, but the follow-up is there. Winter's Wrath secures it. Peanut is once again going to kill the Akali as Gen.G. This snowball is rolling so extraordinarily fast.
And we are quickly reaching the type of goal total where you don't really have combat mechanics unless Gen.G walk collectively into like 2 5-man knockups.
Or turrets. Dundun is absolutely well and truly dead.
Turrets are not enough, I think. And this is the unfortunate reality of drafting a composition with no prio against a team that is much better.
Sylvie's going to tank a turret shot. He does still have Shirley in his back pocket. Chains are going to connect there. There's the perfect execution, second activation. And now there's the flash forward. Chovy's going to be able to grab that one as Dundun. Not really sure about where that was going. Yeah, it was optimistic at best anyway. And so oftentimes, teams will be a little bit apprehensive.
Drafts like this can be great.
And so a Nongshim draft like this can actually be great. It doesn't have a lot of range, which is somewhat of a problem, but that's the least of their worries right now because Gen.G are playing extraordinarily proactively. And this is exactly how you're supposed to play out a snowbally composition like this one.
If you go for an early game draft and you don't execute it well, you also look silly, so you just got to try something.
Well, they are going to go into a Shroud here as Fiesta is going to be out of Fog of War for a moment. He's just going to back away though as, oh my goodness, some people take a little bit more damage from that Shock Blast than others. As here's the Ornhorn, see what can actually happen. Nice little double knock up there from Dundun. As Chovy, he's stolen it. Oh, Dundun! Okay, he's making it interesting. He's stolen away the Baron. I don't know whether it matters whatsoever, but dang, it was cool. I'll never say anything bad about your ultimates ever again. As Vital is going to ult on Peanut, and Peanut doesn't seem to worry about it too much at all.
Oh, reliable.
Comes in as okay. Can they actually just mop the floor with them and win the game? That is a possible thing here.
They got the steal and they picked up the bounty and it's still like they're still 8k goal behind, but
hey, but look at the Baron power play.
Yeah.
Okay, well it's gone down to 500 now, but look pretty cool as it goes past them.
Oh, no.
Fiesta is going to be discovered. There's the flash forward. Doran wants none of this. As all right. Fiesta's doing the math. He's going to dive on top of Pays here. There's the flash forward from Delight. Chovy just came from his base. It's not very fair.
Chovy was just waiting for a snack.
Yeah. It looked so exciting and cool if you weren't looking at the minimap. And then it wasn't so fun. And now Gen.G are going to look to try and end this game. We'll see whether they can. There's the Glacial Prison to come forward onto Dundun. The true carry. Great knock-up, though, as now they're looking to turn it. That's Vital picking up the kill. Now Chovy flashing, trying to get out of here. The flash forward from Vital, though. He says absolutely not. Delight's going to go down as the triple. Pentarangle. Pentarangle, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe it happens again. It probably won't. I don't really want to... Oh, God, Peter. You took a lot of damage there. Just now Gen.G are looking to take down their third and last inhibitor. Look at, it's an X! It's an X of Rams! The double knockup is pretty good there as Peanut's trying to tank. Sylvie able to get out of there. Vital it ulted, and now they're looking to back away. They want to create distance. And Gen.G playing it intelligently. Oh, that X of Rams, I loved it. Now Gen.G looking to rain hell down on Nongshim. This is what this composition's supposed to do, guys. Supposed to get everyone low and then go for the engage.
Oh, crossing of the Rams not going to be enough. Turrets going down rapidly. No cooldowns available for Nongshim.
Oh dear, Fiesta just taking damage. As Doran poking on these turrets. The first Nexus turret will go down. The minions are so huge. The Baron buff so important. As Fiesta's going to get wild growth, but he is still going to go down eventually after he goes golden for a moment. Doran not able to find that one as Peanut kind of baited here. But still, the Shock Blast is going to come forward. Chovy looking to pick up that kill onto Sylvie. He does so. The last Nexus turret goes down as Dundun will fall as well. Vital, he's still alive, but I don't think he can do enough. The army of minions and the rest of Gen.G's massive wallets will just crush the Nexus.
I want to credit Peanut for actually making a lot happen on the map. But I think that when it comes to Fiesta, he really just didn't respect Chovy enough.
Well, Kassadin's not banned this time because they banned the Jace, so maybe Chovy just does that instead.
Sure, Kassadin is completely fine as well.
They'll do that instead.
Fun.
It will.
You can't see it.
No, it's not about the outcome. It's about the journey towards a relatively obvious outcome. And now Doran's going to take a turret shot. Does Cassante have the dashes? No.
Because otherwise, Doran is going to die here. I don't know if it's because of the 1v1 with Dundun, or whether it's because of the gank.
Well, he lands the Q as well. Pushes Doran under the turret, but this time he's not going to touch him. It's okay. Peanut looking for Fiesta. He goes into the Shroud. Sylvie going to be brought over. That does buy Doran some space as Delight was rotating in. Oh dear. The long con here by Gen.G is there's the Mantrid Q. Will eventually get the slowdown, but just gets a Warrior Trickster out.
Yeah. It's good that that's not a thing anymore.
It is kind of good.
That was bad.
I remember when it got nerfed and everyone was like, oh, Kassadin's going to be unplayable. But apparently being able to flash all the time and forever is a worry.
He has been unplayable for a really long time, as Sylvie.
All right, let's see if this Warrior Trickster can work things out. Fiesta's going to get first roam as Sylvie flashes. Peanut does the same. There's first blood going over to the Zeri, and Chovy's going to be taken down. This time Fiesta gets his revenge and finds the backflip as well as he dives on top of Pays. He's not going to be able to go too far in. He's going to make that first move. You can see the bottom lane still taking a long time to get over here. Looks like Gen G are not going to be able to stop this.
Let him have it.
Yeah, they are going to do so. As now Sylvie picks up the eye. There's another Cyclone to come in as Chovy has to get out of there one more time. Perfect execution is exactly that this time. As Chains of Corruption comes in, flashes. The piercing arrow is Vital, finds an extendo beam, not onto Pays though, unfortunately. And he's going to be put on the leash, and that is going to force him out of there.
Buying into the nonsense. You have Kassadin, you have Jax. Why? Okay, we'll probably get the... Ooh,
Dundon goes back into the Winter's Wrath. Suboptimal maneuver, as now they want to be able to get this kill. There it is. Started off the aggro quite nicely. Peanut going to be able to tank it. Tanks a few extra shots than he needs to. That's still going to be fine, and Doran might be out of the woods now.
Still emoting as he laid dying, but don't go like...
just being matched by Vital this time, and Peanut going to be discovered by Fiesta. Don't know how excited Fiesta is about fighting this guy with Chovy waiting in the wings, as the Akali going to get the bad news that there is a Kassadin in the area, and Gen G going to now start a fight here in the river. Now Chovy and Peanut going to chase after them. Peanut running for the hills as Vital trying to get some autos over. He's still very healthy as Fiesta gets in here as well. Gen G are going to back away. Vital still has the ultimate running as, oh, Peter, oh dear, walks into the open arms of the Void Demon himself. But now we get the big zoom out. There's the Cyclone, finds the double knockup. Delight stays alive though, as into the backline goes Fiesta. Finds the backflip onto Doran and manages to lock down the Karma. Wild Growth going to be there as well as Peter in a good position now. Fiesta might be taken out, but he flashes immediately. The Varus picks up the kill, but now Peanut's in trouble, and the Zeri moment could be upon us. Oh, the piercing arrow, not quite enough. On to Vital there as Chovy really wants to be able to lock down this one. They don't want to lose another team fight. Is into the backline. Goes Doran. Zeri picks up another one. Chovy going to find a kill, and now he's trying to take down Peter. He's not going to be able to do so, but Pays the double kill now for the Varus, and it's his turn to pop off. The Comet almost kills Vital, who's limping his way out of the battle, and I think in the end, it's
But Pays still has more money.
Dundon is also... Oh no, it's raining Karmas and Varuses! Oh, Dundon, he wasn't expecting that. He's going to try and hold back to his team, and he does so. Cyclone going to come in. It's Chains of Corruption. They go wide. Chovy looming on the flank, though. And Vital, he dives into the backline. Fiesta is now going to turn up Extendo Beam. Not going to get quite the value that they want as Doran dives into the backline. It's Peter that goes down, but they're trading it for Pays.
Vital!
And in go... Yeah, Vital's actually keeping himself alive quite nicely. Fiesta goes golden as Chovy is going to dive forward. They lock down the kill onto Vital, and it's just not going to be enough here for Nongshim. Gen G, they'll take their first drink of the game.
And Sylvie or Dundon. It really is only Fiesta as...
All right, well, let's see whether Nongshim can actually single out Doran here. He ults, and Sylvie is going to Cyclone, but man, he's taking so much damage. Chovy is looming. He's absolutely terrifying, guys. As Dundon's going to try and dash his way out of it, but in goes Chovy. He's flashing, he's dashing, he's ripped walking, and he's killing everyone. 2 kills already as the Zeri goes down. Make it a triple. Fiesta's here, and we're rift walking towards him. Chovy will find a,
From everyone on the opposing team is relying on that, and yeah, Chovy now is going to have a ton of fun.
Yeah, let's see whether Fiesta, the Ninja Akali, is going to be able to get away from this. Polymorph is there, as Chovy, oh, he's going to get baited! Oh, that is kind of cool, as he's looking for Peter now. Can Chovy take damage? He still has stopwatch, by the way, guys.
He has Conqueror as well.
Yeah, that is so illegal. Yeah. Well, Pays is going to face check Vital. I think he should be dead. Yeah, Vital should be able to grab this pretty comfortably. Almost dies. As, oh, look at this Jax. Coming from the top of your screen. Oh, it's so scary. Peanut, can you actually find the ulti? Vital is going to be able to make it back to his base. And there we go. Wins the 1v1.
Unbelievable.
Okay, well, Jovi's pushing a wave in mid. Vital, taking a lot of damage here from Doran, who has a very high damage build, to be honest. And there's a snare. Chains of Corruption comes down, mainly for zoning. They'll take this turret, and now the fight is on. Cyclone comes in, only lands onto 2 and doesn't really do too much because the follow-up just is not there. Doran dives into that back line. The ult's going to be there, though, as Doran may lose his POG off this one, as Jovi is going to pick up the double. Peter goes down for the triple. Pace is stolen, the penta. It's an absolute disaster. As Gen.G, they may just win the game here, unless Fiesta can do something absolutely beyond heroic in this moment.
Oh, no,
he's got his Zhonya's as he stands there, and that is going to be the full house. Jovi's full of pays. And there goes the Nexus turrets. That's going to be the 2-0 for Gen.G. Nongshim showing some signs of life, but ultimately, Gen.G were too good.
Maybe try and go for a greedy draft like that against, say, DRX.
I see you ignoring the obvious Chovy POG that's on the graph.
Victor's still available. Oriana! Is it gonna happen?
Finally! Someone's an LS fan, I think. Closer hovering it. The classic anti-Annie pickup here.
And before he just was like, nah, and then just locks
And then locks in Victor. It will be the Oriana. So finally, the Varus Caitlyn, let's get onto the Rift here for game number 1. But pretty relentless is Liv Sandbox down here, as you could expect.
And this is what I was talking about with Wukong too, when this lane becomes self-sustaining, you send him topside, and you actually try to make some plays for the Jax, and maybe you get a kill on the Gangplank early. Oh.
Ow. It's really starting to hurt, as Peacemaker is going to come through, not looking very peaceful. With that bottom lane pushing in their favor so often, certainly is a good thing, but this could be a problem, as Closer is going to throw down the Shockwave. There's the flash forward, flashing answer from Fiesta immediately, as Sylvie is now going to go back home again. But this turret is likely to be just dead, and Vital is probably dead too.
You know, Sejuani just leaves him out to dry too. He's just down here by himself.
Yep, Closer is going to come in, and he manages to get an assist because he shielded Envy. Feels good.
That's the whole turret. First brick. And all the plates here, obviously somewhat split, but still, you'll take it. You have that early Ghost Blade. You know, almost like Ocean's 11, like, I'm going to drop this Herald, we got it placed, like, maybe we get some money.
Well, yeah, it does get a charge, so a bit of money does go over. Gentlemen, he is just, no matter the game state, just having a good time. Shockwave going to come down in the mid lane, and Fiesta's going to have to flash one more time. Closer still has his, not a lot of mana to work with, though. As Liv Sandbox are going to collect their 7th plate here for their bottom lane. Vital picks the gap in between those, but look at this, man. Like, this is the snowball that you have to go for with this one. As Chains of Corruption are going to go max range and land. The heal comes through as it might be a bait. Cannon Barrage comes in. Cyclone going to miss onto Vital, who does have a flash available. And Willow looking to try and get out of there. Slowed by the Winter's Wrath, but there is just no response. There's no answer. And there's been one kill in this game, but the lead is still so big. Getting any little bit of help is certainly a good thing, as Dundun looking to try and lock down Bertle here. Let's see whether he can get out of it. The bear is going to be dropped on top of him. Dodge that, I guess, is the answer. As Permafrost comes in, Fiesta goes golden. Nongshim are going to successfully dive. Now, looking at the mid lane, I mean, like, yes, that looked good bottom lane, but that's just in isolation.
What about the top lane?
Yeah.
Where Closer gets a whole turret. They're going to get second Herald here. So Bertle just is given the command, like, you are going to die for us to get more money. As Closer
die well, good Bertle.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that I think they will win that, but catching Oriana is a good start.
Yep, there's the Glacial Prison. Closer, let's see whether he can get out of this one. Does still have Flash. There's Dissonance for the move speed as the Flash ult comes in. Shockwave is a hula hoop, unfortunately, for Closer. And that is going to be the Annie locking down the kill. Flash held by Closer here.
Hard to wrap over here. Fiesta has Flash Tibbers, but it's so far away.
It's gone. This Baron just belongs to Liv Sandbox now as Cannon Barrage comes in. Yep, Score is looking on. He's shivered for a moment, but it is not going to be a problem. Closer still getting taken down relatively low, but look at this. Defensive play from Liv Sandbox as Willa able to get over that wall with the Playful Trickster, and the heist is just done. Like, Nongshim had no response, and now Liv Sandbox are in a commanding position. We thought that it had stagnated small amount of time. And then it was, then the game feels like now it's just impossible to play.
Okay,
Maybe
maybe
walk
get a
through
pick.
here. Okay, let's see whether they can lock this one down. Closer, once again going to be caught out as Fiesta is going to go gold and getting value out of that. Zhonya's really nicely. Cannon Barrage perfectly positioned. As the Cyclone comes in, Dundun, he eats oranges. What the hell? That was absurd, the barrel, and he's just baiting them. Bertle eventually picks up the kill, but look at this. It's an ace. You thought that you'd caught Captain Nongshim, and you did not until the very end, but it doesn't matter. It's
Well,
still an
now,
ace.
I mean, you could have just played this more passively. You were never going to get an inhibitor.
Does still have traps and things like that, and Live Sandbox, they still have close. The Orianna can be fantastic in these team fights. There's the flash counter-strike. Let's see whether it's going to be enough. Vital gets over the wall as Fiesta. He gets in there. True Shot Barrage does a whole lot of work as Shockwave is massive, but it's not enough damage. Nongshim lose no one. How did that even happen? And now the bear comes down onto Willa. He dives forward. Peter is now having to get out of there. He flashes, and that is the first kill. It's onto the jungler. As Live Sandbox just come over. It is going to be Soul Point, but is that going to be enough? There's the flash bear. Oh my god, the Caitlyn just evaporates. The Baron is going to be secured here by Willa. But still, they do lose their support. Willa's now in trouble. Nice Arctic Assault, and that's going to mean the Vital can get the follow-up kill. Still, Sylvie is going to die. And it's not exactly the cleanest play here from Nongshim.
Yeah, just really sloppy.
Wave, a lot of value as the Annie is just, she's so tanky, guys. I mean, she's just, I don't know, man. Annie's so weird these days.
Yeah, well, I mean, she's got the shield, right? And she has obviously the Zhonya's that she built a long time ago. So it's just very difficult to kill her. As we're going to aim for this one.
All right, let's see. Catch anyone on spawn? No.
That
was a weird move. But Dundun really did tell him a bit of a story last time around. As Sylvie might be caught out, does throw an ultimate as there's the Shockwave, but he runs so fast. What is that? Okay, well, they're going to be fine. Cannon Barrage does come out, though. That's good news for Live Sandbox. Means it can't hit them in the head later down the line. They do get a couple of summoner spells. Sylvie can't be caught out like that, but he's got a GA. That could be disastrous here. As Chains of Corruption come in, Fiesta's going to go golden. But Kyle getting over that wall gets the trap down, and Fiesta's going to flash. Okay, Bertle finds himself into the backline. Fiesta will be taken down. True Shot Barrage, that's massive value onto 4. As Angry Tibbers, not going to quite be enough. Vital, you need to be the hero here, but it looks like it's going to be 3 Drakes apiece at the end of this one.
Yeah, Vital just not willing to chase further over this wall. Bertle's still here. They could actually close the door on Nongshim if they try to push through any further. It is going to be 3 Drakes apiece. Bertle just going to take the Hex Gate out of here, pushing Bertle away. As now they feel like they've cleared the vision enough here to where they can take this. Willer, no flash, but does have Trickster.
God, this is going down so low. But oh, the steal from Willer!
Every time!
Every time!
Every
This is why they didn't want to start it. Cannon Barrage coming in, but he's already dead. Shockwave lands onto 2, is now Vital. He's the one that has to carry this fight. Kyle is chasing after him. The Qs are landing as Fiesta. He throws down the bear, and Vital's going to take down the support. Not exactly the target that you're looking for here. As Dundun and Sylvie, can you protect your AD carry? The answer is absolutely not. And Nongshim, oh, they was all going their way. Okay. We're grouped around another objective, guys. I wonder who's going to be able to take it. See whether Sylvie can stand up to this one. Hextech Soul is actually just massive. The ball needs to be respected. Sylvie locks it down. So they lose the Baron, but they get themselves the Drake. Tibbers goes into the air, though. Still, Closer caught off to the side. Vital's ganking the Orianna, and she's dead. Remember, no Zhonya's was built. And now Dundun is fighting against Bertle. He's going to have to flash away, and Bertle dives on in. He has to flash out, though, afterwards. Vital? Ridiculous fight as Vital is going to be able to find one of them. The arrow's going to connect, though, as Envy locks down that final kill.
Not a lot of juking and jiving space in that choke point. It looks like Bertle is going to get away here, or will he?
Yep, 3 each on both sides as Dundun.
Yeah, that will put us, if that Elder spawns, it will put us to the longest game of the season.
Yeah, as Envy is going to be able to eat the ult, and Shockwave comes in. Explosion! Oh no, flipping an objective into Willa. That's where we're at right now, as Closer gets the orb into the brush. Fiesta has a big old shield. Now going to blast cone his way over. Bertle looking for that flank angle. We've seen Jaxus find this one before. He does get interrupted, but now can they find any more? Envy immediately cleanses the Glacial Prisoners. Bertle just wants Peter. Vital throws everything at him, and the kitchen sink is now Closer and Envy together. Shockwave lands, but only onto the Ezreal, and Dundun is looking to clean up. No one's dead.
I think Liv Sandbox are doomed, though. They've got no way to fight this.
Bertle is going to try to do something, and he's the first one to go down in this fight with air quotes.
40 seconds, guys.
Yeah.
That's how long Liv Sandbox have to hold on. Right now, though, it's looking real dangerous as there's another beautifully placed cannon barrage. Kyle, he's burning and he's going to be taken down. The gangplank able to get that one. Envy's also dead. And Nongshim after 51 minutes.
I think they've done it, Atlas. I think they have finally done it.
Oh my goodness, this is such a marathon. And it's been so difficult for this team to actually win a game all season. This game has been so hard as Dundun is going to get taken down to the GA. Willa will be taken out as there's no more Elder, but it doesn't actually matter. The celebration on the Nexus now for Nongshim as they'll take down Liv Sandbox. They're used to having to just weather through all of these games that are so difficult. This time they just said no. They're like, no, we're not going to stand for that. This time, like Dundun, we saw him the entire game. Just a god on that top side of the map and just chilling out. It was as if he was telling his team, like, no guys, we got this at 52 minutes.
He's going to be playing the Jax this time around. So no Gangplank this time, but still a really strong split pushing win condition here. You have a Sejuani, can play a little bit more around top side here. And bottom, like we said last time, you can stave the pressure off for a little while depending on how those Karma Qs hit or don't hit, and then eventually the Varus Caitlyn will start to get control, but there's a window of time here.
Show us the devastation that Noodles can bring. Let's get onto the rift. And now
Bait is real.
They come. There's the flash. Really nicely done there, reading the fact that Sylvie was going to do that. And now Willa, he's coming forward. 2v2 in this mid lane. The Frost Armor goes down, and it looks like Jungler is just going to be here to sort out these minion waves to make sure everything is okay. Another backflip connects. Fiesta actually playing this quite well, outside of some awkwardness at the very beginning.
Yeah, certainly. Willer going to help hold this wave here for Closer. And, you know, I mean, this was played well by both junglers, actually, and the read was great there from Closer. If he does not flash as well as he did, he might be dead. But it's a flash trade. Willer's still having his. Fiesta losing his early on in the game, so you still feel pretty good about this as Dundun's coming down.
Yep, chains are going to land, though, and there's no flash, remember. Into the Shroud goes Fiesta, and Dundun's like, all right, well, if you can't fix this lane, then I'm going to come here and help you. All right, there's the flash forward. Oh, the backflip! It's going to connect as Fiesta. Where are we going, buddy? I think he's dead. And there he goes.
All right,
that is another kill.
Do not adjust the antennas on your TV sets. This is not a solo queue stream. This is not challengers for the record. This is the LCK. Okay, Peter.
All right, and as a drive-by ignite onto Envy, he's taken down to about 200. Oh, Vital. Does he have Arcane Shift? There it is. The heal comes through. Can he find the Q? He can. And now Kyle's in trouble. Vital, can you lock this one down? There they go. The double kill in the bottom lane for Nongshim.
Yeah, maybe.
But it was also a bit of a dire situation. He didn't have a lot of health. Here on the bottom side, though, this was a large stack of minions, and Vital sneaking that 1Q forward.
Yeah, that was crazy that actually hit like that. And that's actually what wins it for them, is Kyle wants to get that extra Q off. Interrupted. Good heal, though, just in case.
뭘 어쩔 건데.
What are you going to do? All right. Now, the Nongshim, this was moments before the Nongshim staff saw the CS score.
Yeah.
Which is still not great, but hey, it's a lot better than it was.
Fiesta's also dead as we come back to live. So it's hard to work out.
They're going to get a Drake out of this. Fiesta has level 6. Okay, don't leash that too hard.
They're going to get a Drake out of this. Yep, does go down. So there it is.
And, you know, the kills going down in that bottom lane doesn't change how Varus works. So this is what happened here, is taking a backflip you shouldn't be taking, and
he thought he'd broken the chains, I think.
Yeah. Where the gold is more significant here. Hurt all.
Yeah, there's Counter-Strike here from Dundun. Does get the stun as everyone's sort of stunning each other, but here's Willa. Really nice timing here from the Vice, saving the game, honestly, for Liv Sandbox right now.
It really is. All right, so how do you feel about other Here Comes songs like the Speed Racer theme? Here comes Speed Racer.
I'm a huge fan of Speed Racer, don't you worry about that. As Fiesta, he's in his Shroud. He's a big fan of that as well. As all right, that is not the one we were looking for as far as the Glacial Prison is concerned, as Fiesta's going to burn down. That is more Ignite value here for Closer.
And now Sandbox have taken quite a substantial gold lead here.
Oh, Envy trying to fight this one back against Peter, who went very aggressive. He has to flash for it. The heal comes out, though, and Vital may have baited him. In the meantime, we've got another battle in the mid lane. It's Closer. He's going to get taken down by the Winter's Wrath as Envy sniped out by Vital.
Clean! And suddenly 2 more kills go back to the side of Nongshim.
Actually able to outplate the Ezreal Karma.
And Dundun is just given up on winning against this Gnar. He's like, I'm just going to help win mid. He's like, I'm on Team Fiesta.
Yeah,
we're going mid lane.
What's the laning phase, man?
Yeah,
Dundun's not about that.
Who cares? Plates are falling, you know? Envy dodges this and then hits the Q. Root comes through, but Peter's like, I am so fast. I'm Karma. The heal comes through, and then Envy is punished. As I got scared by that pip coming up, but it's just a top lane that's sitting back doing nothing. Great Q there from Vital. Walked past the minions.
Yep, Bertle did have to flash.
And eventually they will get there, you know? Where there is, I'm just going to keep to myself. Okay, now this Jax
is going to be fighting him. The Ignite goes down as Dundun flashes, but so does Closer, and just picks up the solo bolo.
Okay.
There's a lot of traps here. Sylvie's he's in the pen. He's in the pen now. He's still trying to fight this one out. As in goes Fiesta, as Envy going to avoid the backflip, but he can't avoid the prison. And Fiesta's going to pick up that kill, the Blast Cone. Not going to quite work out here for the Akali as he gets out. There's a cease and desist, and they asked him nicely, and he said, yep, I will definitely stop. As Peter not going to get slowed down by the house.
Got a lot of poke with this.
Yeah, Bertle's going to come on over. I don't know about that. He is mini now, as there's a Glacial Prison, but Chains of Corruption are going to connect onto Vital. Wow, that burst damage is just insane. Not quite enough to take him all the way down as Fiesta's looking for the overextension. Can he get in onto Willa here as he dives into the back line and just dies?
This game is out of control. Sylvie's caught now.
Yeah, he's very fast, Piggy. As Bertle's going to throw a house at him. Once again, this tower is still up. So Sylvie's going on an adventure. See how Sylvie's adventure is going to go. Cut the video. Cut the video.
Cut the video. It's fine. He just went home. He just recalled between the turrets.
Yeah, kind of. He does have his warboxes. Vital, Ace in the Hole comes in. Cease and desist going to be there. Vital shields himself a little, but he's going to get punched back. And now Closer is looking to take the ball for a walk. The flash does come through to avoid that. And now Fiesta is in a lot of trouble. I feel like I've been saying that quite a lot as the Shroud comes through. And he's going to try and perfect execution his way out. That ult needs a different name, though, for this game, because it's been all sorts of crazy. 5-point strike to slow down Willer a little, but he will have the Vault Breaker back. Doesn't quite get that knock up as, if he survives this, I would, okay, that was Bertle.
He's all right. He doesn't break his stopwatch.
He just kill as well, gets a little bit of extra gold as now Fiesta, he's in trouble, guys. He has been for quite some time, but does have a picky with him this time. Cease and desist comes through. Does go golden, but is he actually going to be okay? Is the question. The answer is no, because the cupcake is going to be too tasty. Nongshim just going to have to back away.
Yeah, it has been quite troubling, but if your 1-7 power spike theory is to be believed, maybe in 30 seconds here, the whole game state changes.
Exactly.
At this point,
teleport, blank angle.
At this point, I'm leaning towards second item Zonia's on this Akali.
Nongshim still trying to get some semblance of control back in this game, but I think running your boar into the enemy is not going to do it.
Unfortunately not, but he's just trying to get vision, you know? He's just trying to find out if they're doing this Baron. And unfortunately, he found out not yet, but now that he's dead, the answer is they will be doing it immediately afterwards, and there's just nothing that Nongshim can do about this. Dundun's off inside here, and might be building a Zonia's third here. He has a stopwatch available. He's going for Shojin's so he can team fight better. Okay, hold on.
We're just chasing after them. The Baron does go down, but what about this fight, guys? This is the fun stuff as Peter gets a big old shield. There's Mega Gnar coming down, though. And Vital gets in the way. Oh, no, he gets thrown into the wall. Now Fiesta, can you save Peter? The answer is no. That's a house to the head. And that one generally hurts. as a rule. As Fiesta's going to get out of there, presses R the second time.
Okay, hold on. TP, flank, or that's not a flank, it's just Birdall coming back in. But I was going to say, Birdall, we talk a lot about his laning phase and sometimes how he panics there, but...
All right.
Okay.
We'll see whether Nongshim are panicking now as Closer is going to get taken down extremely low. That was the wrong one, though, Fiesta. As Closer somehow survives for way too long. Finally, Fiesta collects that kill. And now... Liv Sandbox are going to try and back away.
Yeah, with the ultimate, gets an additional one, then goes back to that. It's okay.
Yeah, well, in the meantime, Birdall is about to hit Mega, and now the Vi is going to turn up as well. Fiesta diving on in. Winter's Wrath is good. Birdall's going to be taken down. That is a pick-off here for Nongshim. Nothing to take on the map, right, as far as like an objective or anything like that.
Nope.
But they do get a kill on a Gnar.
Yeah. This game is so important for Liv Sandbox to win too, by the way, for their standings and playoffs. So I think that's why the nerves are coming through a little bit. As Birdall's not afraid.
Yep, and in fact, it was important for Liv Sandbox to win 2-0, right, to take a look back. But now we need to see whether Vital can survive this. He's flashing. The chains are going to miss as Closer goes back. Birdall finds a decent little Gnar there as, okay, Peter's flashing. There's the Vault Breakers. Into the backline goes Dundun. Breaks his stopwatch now, but... Yeah, Kyle, he puts the cupcakes down, and now Vital's in there. Okay, he'll go down first, and Vital is now okay. Oh, Willa! Oh, dear. Now Birdall has to fight this Ezreal as well. Will these Qs actually connect? He stands his ground as now Closer dives in one more time, and there goes... What? Okay, well, there is the 5-point strike, and he's dead again.
Hurting his health bar, and then Birdall comes over. It's okay. There's too much happening on this map.
Yeah, Closer is just going to execute Karma, trying to put wards down.
I'm going to ban replays from this game.
Yeah.
Actually, no one cares about what I want.
Yeah, that was that game was that whole fight, that whole situation that we saw. As we do have Cloud Soul now collected. All right, Nongshim, can you do it? Can you pull the rabbit out of a hat? As third inhibitor is so difficult to come back from.
Stacking it up.
They're still going to go for something here as they do manage to land the Glacial Prison onto Envy. He throws his ultimate the wrong direction as now Sylvie is trying to tank Fiesta. Gets into the backline, but he's put on a chain. Goes golden. In the end, as Dundun gets into the backline, he finds himself the counter-strike, and then he goes golden. But Vital, can the follow-up actually be there? Envy's going to lock down the kill. Ace in the hole onto Vital does a little bit of work there as Nongshim now limp back towards their last remaining turrets. Kyle takes a fair bit of damage. True Shot Barrage not going to land onto the Caitlyn, who would have surely died. And now Closer looking to close this one in. Oh, Envy locks it down.
Okay,
now
Vital's still alive at full health.
Vital's there, but I mean, there's an army of minions. These minions are there's just too many. The Baron buff is buffing them as well, and Vital is having a battle with about everything. He finds himself caught in amongst a big ol' Gnar, and that is the Nexus going down. Liv Sandbox will bring us to game 3.
If you don't have that many minions in that push, Vital's damage will eventually end the game. There's too many minions blocking his Qs, and he has, unfortunately, pretty poor wave clear, even with the Hydra, so he's just unfortunately unable to carry that final moment, but he tried his hardest. He was so close.
Yeah.
And win in the late game, but also win in the mid game with the Lucian, with the Cassante that's not going to be able to link the mid game Lucian power with some of that Corki package power into late game Corki value. And Cassante, it just feels really disjointed in this draft in that way.
I'm not entirely sure. I've kind of lost my mind this series. Let's hop onto the rift to game 3. And the Azir hasn't won, like, at all this week. It's a worrying sign. But do continue.
Yeah, I mean, some streaks could be broken.
Yeah.
As Fiesta.
He may have to flat. He may have to flat. Oh.
I mean, if you trade the flash on the Wukong, you feel at least better about this, but...
That's not the butt wiggle that I was talking about.
No, there's a very different butt wiggle on this patch. So if he's going to come up here, they're actually going to try to turn this into a potential gank, but still level 3 on this Vi. How much damage can he get done, Dindin? There's the Gnar expired.
Yeah, well, he's ghosting. Well, looking for this one. They jump into the wall. There it is!
Clean!
Smackdown. Love it.
That was well played there with the charge and Vi coming through. And with a Q extension, maybe he's like, oh, he hits me anyways if I flash. He's scared of that and just doesn't make the decision fast enough as Sylvie.
Well, there is the Blast Cone and Vault Breaker. Let's see where he actually decides to go. This is actually pretty cute. He was trying to get over that wall. You can't actually do that. This is an execute angle. How he got here is kind of the big question for me.
And I really, you know, at this point, I just don't want to know.
Yeah.
I just don't want to know. Yeah, peaceful execution.
Yeah, like that.
Between the turrets, like my mom always
Wanted to go back anyway. Wanted to go back anyway, man. As Envy taking some damage, as the bubble has to be flashed.
Okay, that's massive.
Nicely done by Peter.
Because they still have an Ignite here in this lane, and just one combo from Vital and another bubble hitting with no flash up, and that's a dead Zeri.
You can see they're playing so aggressively here. Ebb and flow value absolutely massive. Tycall's Blessing coming forward, but Peter is way too far up. That was just not
If you're going to flash it, you got to hit the bubble, you know? And he flashed for it, and he didn't hit the bubble. He's actually looking to find value elsewhere. Dindin.
Another one. Okay, the hop going to be used, but there's the ulti from Dindin. Brings him towards his own turret. He's now dashing around. That's a solo kill. Cassante apparently just not nerfed, man. Like, I don't know.
Well, not when Dindin's playing it, as Flash is used from Birdall too, so this really hurts. Willer was coming over, but he's too slow. And
Package delivered. Emperor's Divide, but there's the cease and desist, and they dive on top. Nongshim have come alive.
You just don't see. They got the Herald,
You
maybe.
could barely even say it.
Yeah, no, it's just comes up. It comes up on you fast. You
It
know?
does. It
Comes
does.
up quick.
Well, this was also coming pretty quick as well, as the tidal wave is decent. Bubble's going to land this time, but yeah, Vital's just like, nope, I don't want anything to do with this. There's the flash out. Peter's going to speed himself up. And
I feel like I just watched
being
this.
pressed.
I just watched this exact exchange. This time, though, guess who's here?
Sylvie's here. I didn't need to guess. I could see it. And so's Willa. So that is some, yeah, dead fish towards that bottom side. And now Sylvie's going to have to try and break some vaults to get out of this one.
Slow?
Just the very edge of the Glitter Lance is going to come through. And Envy's going to be able to grab some plates.
A crazy Valkyrie mid, as we're going to watch this one more time here in the top side.
Yeah.
Goes in here, gets the
okay,
knock off.
okay,
They have the slow, actually, with that Frostborn Gauntlet, or Iceborn Gauntlet. And that's that. He's got Ghost, gets the flash too. During this back in mid, Poser's going to try to grab a turret, Willer to block any punish.
Well, Willer's just going to engage onto the Vi here. Bubble is going to miss once again, and Cease and Desist comes forward. There's the tidal wave, but he's already dead, and now Fiesta has to Valkyrie to try and get himself out. Kyle and Willer, just the teamwork once again. These guys, they've been heroic, to be perfectly honest.
They really have. And yeah, they do need to hit, and they don't have any big ones. One is just regen here. This is the opportunity they're looking for.
Yep, Poser gets into the backline, finds an Emperor's Divide. Where's the follow-up is the question, as Envy is ulted. Fiesta trying to get damage down. Birdle going down very low, but it's Dindin that's going to be able to get that first kill. Closer going to be taken out as well as Willa. Dindin's not going to be able to find the full win as Polymorph comes through. Tidal Wave in answer as Cease and Desist is going to come forward. Envy just diving on top of Fiesta and Peter. He finds the bubble this time as Fiesta has to get out of there as Vital not going to be able to find it. Envy somehow survives with about 0 health. The Sand Soldiers are set up and it's a dead Lucian. Oh man, that's got to feel real bad.
It doesn't matter because the flash here, or the Dlash, you could say, as Envy is a Dlasher. It's just so clean. Look at how much damage he does, bubble hits. And then he sees the culling come out and just instantly flashes back and survives with like 60 health. Crazy plays. Man, this Zeri sword.
Well, I think Liv Sandbox will be able to get over here, but can they actually win the fight is the question. Birdle's Narbar is in a great position, but this dragon is going down extremely quickly. Willa has definitely stolen other ones. As into the team fight goes the Vi, who isn't going to be able to do too much. Emperor's Divide is massive, and Nongshim, I don't know what that was. They went all in on trying to kill Envy. They'll be able to do that, but the rest of Liv Sandbox will fight back. That's the ace.
It's not over till it's over, right? I mean, Baron spawns here in 1 minute. Dindin's going to grab some bounty gold here.
No inhibitors dead yet.
Yeah, I mean, they're staving off this pressure. There's the bounty gold.
Yeah, Tidal Wave comes in. That's going to split the Red Sea, like you like to say, as Birdle finds the back line. Cease and Desist going to come forward so he doesn't have a good angle, and Sylvie is going to go down the flash. Gets him out of the way. Birdle yet to find a really big ultimate. They get the bad news, and Sylvie is seen. He's going to have to flash to get himself out of the way. Birdle immediately follows him. Blast Cone is now going to be taken away. Is now Envy possibly caught out, has to flash. There's the Cease and Desist, so can Nongshim get on top of it? The Cyclone is gigantic, but there's not a lot of follow-up. Envy's still going to be able to take down the Lucian, though. And yeah, I guess Fiesta gets something done, but Envy's still alive, fighting against Dindin, and he will be able to take him out. That's going to be the triple, and that should be the end of this one. Man, Liv Sandbox find a beautiful team fight in the end.
Yeah, Willer playing it so well, and that's the end of that. You can see some of the Nongshim players here having a bit of a chuckle. They know this was a close series, but ultimately not one they'll take. Willer big up in his team as he always does. That was his heroic play. Broke the stopwatch. He does die, but his Cyclone wins the game. And
Yeah.
that's it. 2-1 victory here for Live Sandbox.
Beautifully done. Peter is going to go down as a bit of a formality here as the minions are already in position. The Nexus goes down. Live Sandbox. They take a difficult series over Nongshu. I just feel like, yeah, Willa definitely deserving, but I think that it's probably either Envy or Closer, I guess, that is going to pick that one up. Fiesta did do the Corky boom boom damage, but honestly, it wasn't really his day.